What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Josh V. This is KSN, and today we take a look at the B-roll footage for Insurgency Sandstorm. Now, normally I would like to stick to a more edited video where I sort of tell a story. Usually I have a short little cinematic edit at the beginning and finish with my commentary, but today we have to do something a little different. As you may have seen, the last video I made on Insurgency Sandstorm was actually a montage that I edited together using the raw B-roll footage that you are actually seeing now. I did that because I wanted to try and create something unique out of the footage that the other larger YouTubers already had access to before me. I wanted to do something a bit different than the normal commentary. However, today we are actually just going to sit down and talk about Insurgency Sandstorm with the gameplay footage that New World Interactive supplied me with. Now, I could possibly just do a breakdown of what I've seen while editing the gameplay footage down, but I feel that plenty of you have already seen gameplay breakdowns, so instead I wanted to use this video by giving my take on some of the community's comments that I received on the montage video. By the way, if you haven't seen the montage, check it out after. I actually edited down all the gameplay you see now. So to start out, a ton of people are wondering just what the heck the game's release date is. And I will tell you right now that at the time of making this video, I have absolutely no idea. The only time frame anyone out there has is 2018. Now, I couldn't imagine it being too long, as I know they are in fact doing the closed alpha testing, but let's be fair. I'd rather they take their sweet time and make a good game rather than just rush it out the doors because people lack patience. I know they did in fact actually put the single player story off to the side and may work on it later after the game's release, so they are working full time on the game's multiplayer right now. That's going to help it release even sooner. And in my personal opinion, I don't even need a story mode. The first Insurgency is solely a multiplayer experience, and it's one hell of one. One of the best multiplayer FPS games out there, so the only single player component they need is bots for the multiplayer, and they already confirmed bots are indeed a feature within Sandstorm. Now, since Sandstorm is coming to all three major platforms, that's PC, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4, someone brought up concern about keeping the PC and console player bases separate, and I personally would have to agree to an extent. I was a console player until I went full-time PC in 2017. Before that, I was playing both, and I can say the actual abilities of consoles are way more limited than that of PC controls. Not a player skill issue, but a peripheral limitation issue. Basically, anyone using a controller will be losing the games for their team. It needs to be separate. Now, the other part of me would love cross-platform play, but only, and that's a big but, giggity, if the console player is using a mouse and keyboard, and that's if consoles can even properly support it at the time or not. And the second way is if there is a practice mode on the side that allows console and PC players to play together separate from the standard game modes, something where stats and wins and all that doesn't even actually matter. Sandstorm features exploding drones, and quite a few of us are concerned with exploding drone spammers. I'm pretty sure we are all concerned on how that will be balanced. Now, I've seen from the footage that they are very loud when active and should be easy to track coming towards you. So as long as they're extremely easy to shoot down and the loadout system really limits the players to how many they can receive, then we should be fine. We'll just have to wait and see. I've seen quite a few comments about optimization for the game, and quite honestly, every game should have a large focus on optimization. However, if these people are indeed even struggling with the first Insurgency, then that's simply going to be an old hardware limitation. I've spent my time with Unreal Engine 4 games, and I can say that while it can be very optimized, it is a game engine that focuses more on newer technology. However, I would still ask New World Interactive to please focus on optimization. I think that's a concept that a lot of developers lose track of with games these days. Now, something about this game from the footage is the blood splatters. From what I've seen, we have about a 50-50 opinion on the blood effect in the game. Right now, they are very exaggerated and spray all over the place when someone is getting shot. And let me say this, holy hell, do I love it. Now, if they can get the blood to actually stick to the environment, I'll be even happier. But other people would prefer the realism aspect and wouldn't want the blood splatters. Personally, I say leave it excessive for headshots, as a form of visual feedback and reward for good aim, at least. So a few things I noticed while editing the video was that there is indeed weapon bashing. That's a feature I really wish more FPS games would incorporate. I think it's an awesome feature and would love to see how they implement the melee combat into Sandstorm. Perhaps they will add a large array of blades and such as well. We also see there are vehicles being used. I personally would like to know exactly how they plan on making them work. They seem like rather light vehicles that could be disabled rather easily. And if not, at least the RPG and AT4 have a much larger usage case now. There is also air support and an artillery system involved. I'm assuming only the squad leaders can call these in. Now, I had plenty of comments on the montage video that were saying this isn't new footage, and in response to that, no one said it was. The footage used was indeed the raw gameplay footage provided by New World Interactive, the B-roll gameplay that you're actually seeing now. This was just recently sent to me when I made that video, so I wasn't able to make content around the same time as the larger YouTubers. I also had some comments hating on the music. I just want to say that music tastes are 100% an opinion. It would be literally impossible for me to appease everyone out there, so I chose what I liked at the time of making the montage. Other people said that I just compiled the trailer footages. Well, I already proved that wrong. I even said it at the beginning that I edited the crap out of it, so I completely blurred the lines of the raw gameplay in the trailers. Anyway guys, that's all I have for today. I just really wanted to have a response to the montage video and to actually show you guys the gameplay footage for Insurgency Sandstorm. If you have any more questions or just want to chat it up with me, please leave a comment down below or join our Discord server. Also, I would love to know what kind of content you would be interested in with Insurgency Sandstorm, especially what you would like to talk about while we wait for more information. As always, I've been your boy Josh V. This is KSN, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.